Too, for those that are listening, I'm an average everyday person. I work third shift. I have three kids. I run around all day. I run around, I'm up all night. You name it, I do it. And diabetes came along and put a monkey wrench in all of that. But I was referred by a good friend of mine, Mark Ramirez, to PCRM to go to the Fighting Diabetes with Food class. And that's where it kind of started. I got diagnosed back in 2021. My family history, I had a family history of illness. My mother died at 42 from sarcoidosis. Grandma had cancer. I had diabetes. Dad had congestive heart failure. And I was determined not to go down that same path. My mom passed away when I was 21. I didn't want to do that to my kids. And so I knew that going on medication long term, or just treating the symptoms of diabetes would not have a good result for me. Not saying that people shouldn't take their medicine. You should. However, for me, if I have the ability to control it without it, that's what I want to do. Hi, my name's Donna Jackson. I am the direct result of PCRM's great work with their Fighting Diabetes and National Diabetes program. I'm a mom. I've been married 25 years. I have three boys, and they were able to go along on this journey with me and benefit from all this wonderful, great information that Food for Life and PCRM has to offer. I was introduced to a whole food, plant-based lifestyle. It was the best thing that could have happened to me in my life. After I got diagnosed, my doctor, she didn't believe that, my primary care physician didn't believe that diabetes could be reversed with food. And she's my doctor. She wanted me to take metformin and insulin, and I went in and I begged her. I said, please just let me try. And my numbers were off the chart. My A1C was 12. My fasting blood sugar was more than 350. It was a lot. And she wasn't real comfortable with just saying, well, go eat plants and, come back. But I had to show her, I had to prove it. And I had to believe and be an advocate for myself. So I knew I had to work hard. And after I went on a whole food, plant-based diet, no salt, oils, or sugars, my A1C went from a 12 to a 6.3 in 12 weeks. Wow. It was amazing. It was amazing. And I felt better than I did previously, like years before. Like, I felt great. I had more energy. I could do more. It was amazing. And on top of all of that, I was being introduced to so many new foods. So, I was aching to run back to the doctor. So I tell her, hey, look what these trees did. Look what these plants did, And so I did. And, she was very kind. And she was like, I didn't think you could do it. And she was like, I've been proven wrong. And plants work. So I continued on that path. So a few months after that, I had got my A1C down to a 5.5. Wow. So I was rolling. I was
rolling. You were rocking and rolling.
Yes, and I did it cold turkey. So I was, making really bad recipes. I was, until I kind of got the hang of it, and then it was great. And also I wanted to bring my kids and my husband into the fold. My husband was always there 100%. He was like, whatever you do, I'm going to do. And so it was just convincing him, now we got to get the kids on board. Right. So one of my sons had eczema really bad, and the other one had asthma really bad. He was using a nebulizer. And once we put them on a whole food plant-based diet, the eczema went away. The asthma went away. My husband was on 4 blood pressure medications, well, 3, almost 4, and no longer on any medication. So I never took any diabetes medication, and we just kind of work through it. It's not easy, but if you're dedicated and this is what you really want for yourself, and you want a better life, and you don't want to spend the rest of your life nursing a disease that you can reverse, then this is the way to go. And the bonus is the weight loss and all of that. All of that is a bonus to you feeling great and being around for your family and not worrying about amputations and blindness and things like that. So yeah, I'm never turning back. I'm vegan for life.
That over 38 million Americans, so 1 in 10, are diagnosed with diabetes. So probably chances are that or someone friend or family member, is trying to manage their type 2 diabetes or maybe pre-diabetes. So the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, that is what PCRM stands for and what we've been referencing. So we've launched, it's called the National Diabetes Program. This was launched in 2024 to provide support to anybody around the world. We have people join from Germany and all over the world. So anybody can join. It's free resource to you. So the goal is to provide information and to provide support to everybody joining, and be able to have access to this important information, to be able to manage, prevent, and even reverse type 2 diabetes in many cases. So again, completely free to you. It's all online, and you can access it at our website, which is nationaldiabetesprogram.org. So please join us. We have a live support group on Tuesdays it's 11 to 12 Central Time. So it's a free support group. We have people come on like Donna, who will share their story. We have Dr. Barnard and other professionals, other dietitians that will teach a topic each week. It's very interactive, so it's all online through Zoom, and you can interact with other people in the program and ask questions. So we want it to feel like family, and we want you to come to a safe place to learn this really important information and have access to it.
And it is fun. I love, we get a bean every week. We get up to 4 beans. It's cool. And it's encouraging and it's exciting. And talk about who they are hearing on the show. I mean,
Dr. Neil Barnard, who has books on how to reverse type 2 diabetes, tons and tons of research that PCRM does on diabetes, and time again, we've seen through diet, through eating a low-fat, plant-based diet, we can actually reverse type 2 diabetes and get those labs, so your A1C that tests your blood sugar, we can get that back into the normal range and into a healthy range. So, and myself and other registered dietitian that will answer questions live. We have dietitians there every week that will answer your questions if you have any, if you're struggling with anything or unsure about anything. Nutrition it's such a wild world out there where you'll hear a ton of crazy information. So we want to answer your questions and help you get the correct information that's completely evidence-based.
PCRM, when you said that they're not trying to gain anything from this, you're absolutely right. The resources that they provide are priceless.